I would say this episode was better than the last episode, but still, it was kind of weird to see this episode. Like, it it went from like everybody trying to fight off the musician to a time skip of 1 month where now everybody's gathering and having fun time. It's like very weird to see such a transition from a serious moment to a very happy moment. So the first half is basically them having fun. It's nothing special. The first half doesn't include anything that has to be done with anything in the storyline, like except for the part where one of the musicians comes beat up and is talking about killing someone. So except for that part, nothing else is really in this in the first half, because first half was pretty much a fun time of. Now second half, talking about the second half now, I like the idea that they put in the second half with how Ritsu and Mew were having their talk, like how Ritsu is explaining Mew, and we also see Ritsu's kind of a backstory, but not a complete backstory. There's still overshadowing on Ritsu's backstory, and I still feel like he's connected somehow to Mew. But we see how Ritsu talks about happiness, and that not happiness being not the same thing for every single body. Like not everybody wants the same type of happiness as, for example, the musician one. Like a certain musician wants to be a magical girl, another musician is more or less wants to be like a princess. So it's like there's a difference like here and there in their happiness. And that's what Ritsu's point was throughout the whole conversation he had with Mew. Like happiness is not for everyone, and basically it's like basically your that's the reason why you can't reach the heart of these people who are rebelling against you. You can't reach their heart, because happiness isn't meant to it to be like the same thing. It's different for every single person. So yeah, that's that's after the first half. Now, the other thing that happens in first half, and I don't know how this happens, but let's talk about this. Like, the is it just me, or did the glasses guy appear out of nowhere? The glasses musician appear out of nowhere, because I didn't see him get into the club room, the go home club. I didn't see him discuss anything with them. Now, obviously, it could be overshadowing for the next episode, but it is the most weirdest cut to the end of the episode. Like it, it's like this. Like you didn't. In why would they even accept this guy in the go home club? Like without any reason or anything. Like there is no reasoning or anything to accept this guy into the club, as he is one of the musicians. So what what made you accept this guy into the club? Like that's there's no explanation or anything. He just randomly appears in the club, and the one guy who's trying to be hero, he basically comes in and he's like, we need your help," and that's that's basically how the episode ends. Like, my dude, like, what? Like, I don't know what happened there. Like, that's a sudden change in atmosphere. Like, why would you bring this guy in? Like, he has no relevancy whatsoever. Like, what? Now it could be animation mistake, or but I'm pretty sure it was, or maybe I may be wrong, and I took the other guy, other blonde guy for the glasses guy. But I'm pretty sure I saw the glasses guy sitting at the end of the episode, and it was pretty weird for me to actually see that, because as of the animation, if I'm correct, which I will currently let me just see. Like I am pretty sure it was the glasses guy sitting over there, and it's like what? Like yeah, it was the glasses guy sitting out there. Like that's the most weirdest thing that could happen. Like how would that happen? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like what? Like I need some explanation to this. I hope they give that in the next episode. Now, all that aside, this episode was pretty decent. Like it wasn't like last episode was pretty bad. I'll give it to it. Like it was pretty bad. Like, no, I didn't like it at all. But this episode was quite an improvement from the last week, and I don't know why last week was like just a jumbled up episode. Maybe they were in hurry to make the go home club ready. But yeah, this episode is quite good. I'm not gonna lie. It was decent. It wasn't like exceptional or anything, but it was decent. So I'll give that to it. Anyways, let me know what you think about this episode of Caligula. Let me know what you think about the conversation between Ritsu and mm, Mew. Let me know what you think about the glasses guy showing up in the Go Home Club. And I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.